It's time to meet the record-breaking, history-making, 16-time the champion of the world. It's Phil, the Power Taylor.
Ready for this one, guys? The Target Phil Taylor Gen 9 darts review begins right now. Hey, what's up, guys? Worldwide here. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Obviously, I have a great video for you today. We have a lot to cover, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. But yeah, in this video, we're going to be taking a close-up look at the brand new Target Phil Taylor Power 9.5 Generation 9 darts. Now, I got to say this right out of the gate. Out of all the generations, these are my favorite to throw, and it has a lot to do with the grip level. So I'm going to cover that in just a bit. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to keep you waiting. Let's grab this other camera. We'll jump right into it. I'm going to give you a whole boatload of stats and dimensions. After that, I got a fun little clip for you where I show you the Swiss point system, and I see how long it takes me to switch out the points. After that, I'm going to talk about the grip, and then straight to the board. I'm going to throw these for a little bit, 5 turns, and I'll give you some feedback on what I think of the Phil Taylor Generation 9 darts. So here we go. It should be a good one. Okay, so let me show you the packaging here, and I thought this was really cool. Obviously, we have a picture of Phil Taylor on the front, right? However, if we take a closer look, look at all these little pictures. All these squares are smaller pictures of Phil Taylor. I don't know if you can make that out. I guess you can see this one here. But yeah, all these small pictures make up one large picture of Phil Taylor. So yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? So the packaging itself, fairly typical from what we've seen over the last few generations of his darts. You got this fold open flap. You got some pictures of the darts right there. And then on the back, it just tells you the contents, what's in the box. You got the Power 9.5, Gen 9 barrels, the Gen 9 stems, the Pro Ultra flights, which those things are about the tiniest flights I've ever seen. You got the 26mm Swiss nano points, and of course, one Swiss point tool. But checking out the darts, they come fully assembled in this foam insert. I mean, come on, look at that. Beautiful set of his darts right there. And again, look at these flights. I mean, these things are just comically tiny, aren't they? They are so, so tiny. We got the Swiss point tool, and on the back, we've got the warranty card. These are claimed 22.1 grams. So we're going to double check that as we go into the stats and dimensions. One last quick peek at these things. I mean, look at that. Just a beautiful set of darts. But yeah, let's go into the stats and dimensions, and I'm going to hit you with everything you need to know. Okay, so it looks like I have a whole ton of stats and dimensions to go over. This is going to take a couple minutes, but I have my little cheat sheet over here on the right in case I forget anything. But we'll start up front like we normally do. These come with a set of 26mm Target Swiss nano points. However, come on, you guys know what I got to do. You got to make things interesting here on this channel. For the throwing part of the video, look at that. I'm going to be adding the 35mm Target Swiss Diamond Pro points. These points almost as long as the barrels themselves. So I will repoint them in the next clip just to show you how easy it is to repoint with the Target Swiss point system. So the barrels themselves, 95% tungsten. The barrel length coming in at a very short 41mm long. In the barrel width right through this section, this point or part of the barrel, a maximum 7.5mm wide. Now I unscrewed the stem and checked out the drill depth. These are drilled out 16.3mm deep. Now, check this out, guys. This is something you're not going to hear on any other darts review channel. Obviously, these barrels come in 22, 24, or 26 grams, right? Well, hey, what about the guys that throw 23 grams? So this is what you want to do. You want to buy the 22-gram version, and obviously where they're drilled out so deep, you take some tungsten putty, pack it in the back end of the barrel, and bang, there you go. 23-gram darts. Matter of fact, with these being drilled out over 16 millimeters deep, you could probably bump these up all the way to 24 grams. So Basically, it's like buying 3 sets of darts for 1. You got the 22 gram version, you get the tungsten putty out, bang, there you go, 23 grams or 24 grams, so, or anything in between. So that's just one of the benefits of a barrel that's drilled out that deep in the back end. Very versatile for these 22 gram barrels. So the match weighting on these things, these are advertised as 22 grams, and come on, Target, really? I would not expect this, especially since I paid over $100 for these things. So the lightest barrel, 2206, the next barrel, 2211, and finally, the third barrel, 2216, a full 1/10 of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. Yeah, that's just, I don't know, maybe I do expect that from Target because their match weighting's been horrendous, but, you know, not when you spend that much money. So yeah, a little disappointed with that. Now, the total match, or the total dart weight on these things, believe it or not, these stems are actually pretty heavy. So I put the entire dart on the scale, 24.45 grams. So that means the stem and flight weigh 2.3 grams. Rather heavy on the back end, right? So yeah, what do you say we go into the next clip? I'll repoint these things and then I'll talk about the grip. Okay, so I think this should be the fun part of the video. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to repoint a set of darts using the Target Swiss point system. I've got my handy dandy stopwatch right here. So yeah, I guess we're just ready to do this. I have absolutely no idea how long it's going to take. So we're about to find out. You ready? On your marks, get set, go. There's 2. I'm doing this with a camera in front of my face, which is not easy. All right, tighten that up. There's 1. There's 2. And tighten it up. Time. Oh, right under 30 seconds, 29.81 seconds to repoint a set of darts. Hey, that's less than 10 seconds per dart. I think that's pretty good time, right? I have no idea actually how long other people can do it, but so there it is. I mean, that's just a quick example, quick fun example, right? Of how easily you can repoint a set of these darts. Hey, where's my focus? Oh, there it is. So what do you think of that? Looks pretty good with the gold points. So I guess we'll go into the next clip and I will talk about the grip level on these things. 29.81 seconds. Yay! Okay, so let me see if I can describe this grip to you guys accurately. And I think I got the lighting pretty good here because I know a lot of the online pictures will show these barrels as black and they're definitely more of a dark gray. So I hope that color is coming through well enough on the camera. I think it is anyway. So surprisingly enough, these are probably one of the least grippy Phil Taylor darts I've ever felt out of all the generations. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and right out of the gate, I'll give it a level 2.7 grip. On a scale of 1 to 5, I think that's pretty good. And you know what? Check this out. So there's 3 different grip zones, right? And I hope this makes sense, but all the grip zones kind of blend together and they feel almost identical. Like this grip here feels the same as back here. This grip in the middle. Yeah, it all blends together really well. And it's just like one smooth, I guess it's like a smooth transition from front, middle to rear. Bizarre, right? Because I mean, these grip level or the grip zones look totally different. Up front, we've got like the micro multi-rings. We've got some twin ring grips here with a horizontal milling, and then I don't even know what you'd call this on the back end. I've heard some people call it squircle, like a square in a circle. And I think the stem area is more of a circle. Now, if we undid that, that's where the stem ends. And look at that, we've got an O-ring. So nice to see the stems come with an O-ring. Now, yeah, I guess so. That's it for the grip. There's the points. I think that looks pretty cool, right? Definitely better than stock. 35 millimeters. And guess what, guys? We're going to throw them just like you see them here. Oh, you know, I do want to add one more thing, though. See where the stem, whoops. See where the stem matches the barrels perfectly? Here's the issue. Like, I would say 99% of the people use their own stems and flights. So if you were to switch them out, let's say you were using nylon stems, and I can just happen to have a Phil Taylor Vision Edge flight. I mean, that just, I don't know, it kind of cheapens the look, doesn't it? It doesn't look as good. Let's say we were using my Cosmo setup. How does that look? I just want to show you a few different setups here. There's my Cosmo setup. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? But it just doesn't totally match. Now we'll use the 8 flight system. I think Phil Taylor just signed with 8 flight, or he was with 8 flight. So there's the 8 flight system. Those are the flights that unscrew on the back end. And yeah, I don't think that looks all that great. So you guys know I've been using Condors recently. Let's see what that looks like. These are the Condor Axe Neon, and in my opinion, that looks terrible, right? So yeah, these stems, these stock stems, they match so well that really, that's the only thing that goes, or seems to go, right? Yeah, there we go. That looks the best in my opinion. As far as the flight, you unscrew this back end, the little alloy piece, and they should pop right out. Yeah, that loosens that up. So then you put them back in and tighten them down in. Those things are not coming out. So I guess that's all I got for you. But there is the Phil Taylor Power 9.5 Gen 9s. Well, let's get these things on the board. See how they fly with these 35mm points. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I just had a quick warm-up, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. 5 throws with the Phil Taylor Gen 9 darts. I'm kind of all over the place here, so I'm really not sure what to expect. Some throws are spot on, others I'm kind of all over the place. It was funny, though, during warm-ups. I kind of felt like Phil Taylor, to be honest with you. Obviously not to the standard I play at, but how the darts enter the board. You're going to see some real tail-down action here, so... Yeah, with these small flights, you really have no choice but to have a pretty firm or pretty hard throw. Oh, we'll take it. Yeah, so they're definitely going tail down. I mean, I wonder if he really is going to use these flights. I mean, I used to use small flights, but these are just absolutely smallest flights I've ever seen in my life. I tell you what, I really like the barrels. My favorite barrel so far out of all the Phil Taylor generations. The grip is incredible on these things. Oh, that first, see, I don't get that. My first throw was so good, and then look at this mess. Oh, all right. Third dart saber, thank God. So yeah, it's either, with me, it's either hit or miss with these things. But yeah, the grip, honest to God, it's so consistent from nose cone all the way to the back of the barrel. And for example, my grip, kind of part of my pointer finger and thumb, it's on the nose cone and that middle section. So I guess I'm kind of towards the front of the barrel, but it's a 41mm barrel. I mean, there's only so much room to grip. What the heck's going on here? Pre-boom with the Phil Taylor Gen 9s. That's a beautiful looking 180 too. I think I went right, left, right in the middle. Oh, and you know what? That's another thing I want to mention is that I think most of Phil Taylor's darts, they're close to 8mm, 8mm wide. These ones, I mean, obviously they're a 22-gram version. I know the 26-gram version's a little thicker, but for a Phil Taylor dart, these are actually pretty thin. Man, what a great throw. I should just quit right there, right? But I think that was, what, the third turn? We've got 2 more. I credit that 180 to these, I was going to say flights, the points. What a game changer. If you get these darts, make sure you get some long points. Well, that one, see, I kind of lofted that dart, and it just drops out of sight. And that's the thing with small flights. There's not much lift at all. So if you don't throw them hard, they're going to go low. So nice firm throw. Can I overstack that one? Hey! Third dart saver, more editing for me. Wow. Hey, I'm in a good mood. I'm actually throwing well with these things. During warm-ups, it was not going like this at all. So, last throw. All right. See, when I try, I'll probably hit a 45. Oh, come on. I got a bad deflection there. Oh, we're going to end on a 26. Can we? No. Well, that ruined the fun. We're going to do one more. Who cares, right? Come on, a 26? All right, see right on that bottom wire, the flight, yeah, they're definitely, the flights are down. There we go, 3 right down the middle. We'll end on that one, and hey, that's another, put it up there, third dart saber, right? So yeah, that was a fun 6 turns. Unfortunately, I had a 26 in there, but hey, we'll take it. I had the third dart, or the third turn pre-boom, so that's always nice to see. Made my day. But yeah, there we go, guys. 6 throws. Really enjoyed throwing these things. Warm-ups, like I said, kind of hit or miss, but hey, that was pretty good, I have to admit. Love the grip on these things, so that's the big takeaway from here. For me, I enjoy a low-level grip, and I think these are kind of low-level to mid-grip. Just a great set of darts. A little comical, though, if I'm being honest with you. So there it is. Let's roll into, we got another 180 I'm going to share with you. I'm going to give these things a rating and give you my opinion on how well I think they're going to work for a recreational dart player. And then after that, close up of the 180, and that's a wrap. Long video, but hey, it's a Phil Taylor Gen 9. So hope you enjoyed it so far. If you did, thumbs up and let's go. Boom! Get in there. I tell you what, you put 35mm points on any set of darts, just makes things a lot easier, in my opinion. So, hey, I guess that's it for the review. Let's see. I gotta give these things a rating, and guess what? It's not gonna get a good score because, as you guys know, my ratings are aimed towards how well I think these darts would work for a recreational dart player. And in this case, yeah, not too good. I mean, first of all, you have an astronomical price for these things, over $100 or well over $100 depending on where you buy them. And it was funny, when I first took them out of the box, they almost looked like a novelty dart. I mean, they were so short. You got these tiny flights, the short barrels. It was almost comical. I'm like, yeah, you can't really use these for darts, can you? So, yeah, I just think everything combined, the short barrels, the width, the small flights, the price, again, not going to work well for most recreational dart players. So, I have to give these a low score, 3.5 out of 10. However, with that being said, with that kind of low score, with that being said, this is my personal favorite set of the Phil Taylor generation darts. So yeah, I mean, I really like them. And then again, the game changer, you put on the longer points and you're good to go. So I guess that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy this one, I would appreciate a thumbs up, comment down below. And by the way, I'm sure pretty much most of you know by now, I'm giving away a brand new set of these things. Subscriber's choice, 22, 24, or 26 grams. Heck, I'll even give away a soft tip set if that's what you want. So the link to the giveaway will be down below in the pinned comment. Make sure you check that out, get entered into the giveaway. I'm picking a winner on December 1st. So that's almost it for the video. We got a close-up of that 180 I just hit. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Later.